This video is sponsored by Bootcamp.com. Check it out for INBDE prep and use coupon code MENTALDENTAL for 10% off. Hey everyone, Dr. Ryan here, coming to you from the beautiful Carolinas. And today's topic is going to be how to write the best possible personal statement. Guys, if you like the content, please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and share it with your friends. So one of, if not the most important component of your dental school application is the personal statement. The ADEA describes it as a one-page essay not to exceed 4,500 characters that gives dental schools a clear picture of, one, who you are, and most importantly, number two, why you want to pursue a career in dentistry. Now, outside of any supplemental application material that a specific dental school might request, this is your only opportunity to be open-ended. This is the only open-ended portion of your official application. So this is your time to be as creative as possible and give the admissions committee a window into who you are as a person. They want to see that you're more than a robot who happens to get good grades. Of course, you'll give them a much better idea of the amazing person that you are during the interviews, but this is your first hurdle to getting to that stage. So I want to talk about three things that you can implement to make your personal statement better and stronger. So number one is the hook. So your very first sentence of the personal statement should be a hook statement. What that means is that the first sentence should immediately grab the attention of the reader. Maybe it's a little provocative or has a little mystery to it, but it should be something that encompasses the main idea of the rest of the personal statement while exciting the reader to want to read the whole thing. I'll give you two examples, one from my very first draft, so forgive me, it's not very good, and one from my final draft that I ended up submitting to my dental schools. So the first draft read like this: my passion for the dental profession started when I was very young. Okay, so pretty boring, sounds like any other personal essay that you might read out there. Now, my final draft read like this: a haplessly thrown fastball sailing toward my left cheek as a child may have closed the door to my youth baseball career, but opened a newfound curiosity for the field of dentistry. Okay, a lot more interesting. And the rest of the essay explored my growing curiosity of dentistry, which stemmed from that traumatic baseball injury. So number two, the second tip here, is having good organization. So I can't tell you how many times I've read personal statements and the content is actually quite good, but the organization is all over the place. There's no order, there's no sequence to what has been written. There should not only be a chronological timeline to your personal statement, but also a constant reference back to the thesis or the hook statement we were just talking about. So let's go back to my personal statement for a moment. Some people are born into families with dentists. Others, like me, discover the field through events and experiences. So my hook was about my growing curiosity about dentistry, and each paragraph always connected back to this. The first paragraph was all about my baseball injury as a child. The second paragraph was about my experience as a sterilizing technician at my orthodontist's office. And my third paragraph was about my experience teaching oral hygiene to kindergarten students. And all the while, my curiosity steadily grew into a passion, a dream, and eventually a calling on my life, not only to become an orthodontist, but to become a teacher. And so each paragraph had a different focus or purpose behind it while relating back to that main idea. All right, so my third and final tip is strong persuasive writing. So this is essentially a persuasive essay. You're persuading the admissions committee that you are worth reviewing and interviewing. The essay should be interesting and inspiring. Persuasive writing is all about carefully choosing your words, using logical arguments that the reader can follow, and providing a cohesive summary to tie everything together at the end. And remember, you only have 4,500 characters to do this, to convince the admissions committee that you are passionate about dentistry and also that you're a unique individual. You're not like everybody else applying to that dental school. So, that being said, don't spend 3 out of the 4 paragraphs talking about your shadowing experience. A lot of people have shadowing experiences. Maybe you've had a unique one and that's worth talking about, but still not devoting 3 out of 4 paragraphs, let's say, of your essay to explore. So add something unique, maybe a missions trip you went on, or a research experience, or a presentation you did. Add something that stands out, but also relates back to your hook. And of course, with any writing, you need to have good vocabulary, spelling, and grammar. For vocabulary, don't just use big fancy words to make yourself sound smarter. That usually doesn't come off very genuine, and being genuine is very important in the personal statement because interviewers will frequently ask you about things that you wrote about, and you need to be able to explain those things further. So for vocabulary, just keep it clean, easy to read, and don't worry about using big, flowy words. Just use vocabulary that is easy to follow and makes sense in the context. As far as spelling and grammar, before submitting, definitely check for any obvious mistakes. Have your friends and family read it over too. Having capitalization, punctuation, or other errors will make it look like you didn't take this very seriously. Now, if you want me to review your personal statement, I would be happy to do that. I'll go through the entire thing, make tons of edits and suggestions so that you feel really good about submitting it. If you're interested in that service that I provide, please send an email to me at officialmentaldental@gmail.com. That email address is also in the About page on my YouTube homepage. Well, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I loved doing it from the beautiful Carolinas. This is Dr. Ryan, and until next time, be safe, and we'll see you in the next video. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to this channel for much more on dentistry. If you'd like to support me, please check out my Patreon page. And thank you to all of my patrons for their support. You can unlock access to my video slides to take notes on and practice questions for the board exams, so go check that out. The link is in the description. Thanks again for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next video.